Duncan's lab, Waves lab. Okay, so I have all my materials, some marbles. I don't have a grooved ruler because I lost it, so I'm just gonna use this little groove in the table here, which I'll like get the phone and show you when I do that. But we have a rope, which is a hammock strap, but it still works. We have a pan, some water, a penny stone, and a medicine dropper, which is more like a squirter, but it does the same thing. Okay, so the first one, we are doing the marbles one. So I'm gonna get the phone and show you this groove. Okay, so I've got some marbles here. I'm gonna place them in this groove on the table. That's 5 marbles. Okay. Okay. So then we're going to roll 1 marble against the line of marbles. So keep watch for the marble on this side. And as you can see, just the end marble moves, because the marbles are dense, so it'll only get to that 1 marble. Okay, so next we're going to roll 2 marbles. Oh, okay. Yes, videographer skills are prime. Oh, wow, world of difference. Okay, so then we're just gonna roll. So then 2 move. Surprise, surprise. Now I wonder what will happen when we roll 3. 3 move, except they're sort of rolling all over the place, but you get the point. Okay. So okay. Okay. So the next lap is removing the rope up and down so that we can see the transverse waves. So Max, would you like to help me?
Sure.
Alright, so come here.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but the important thing is that we know what we're doing. We do. So, alright, so hold this side. And we're just going to move it up and down. No, you hold it still. And then you hold still. And then you see the waves. Yes! Okay, awesome. Okay. So, now we are going, this is a flat pan. We're going to fill it half full with water. It's sort of little, but not really. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna fill this medicine dropper here with water. Oops, I didn't do that right. Okay, so we're taking some water up in here. You see it's got some nice water in there. Okay, so now we are going to allow 1 drop of water to fall into the pan. Wow, look at those waves. 1 drop, let's let this drop. Wow. So as you can see, the waves go all the way in little circular movements until they hit the edge of the pan. And when I drop it, a little bit like splashes up from the waves. Okay. So that was in the center of the pan. So now we're going to let the waves fall towards the edge of the pan, or the water. And as you can see, it only comes out on like this direction because the other way it's hitting the pan, but they go all the way over. You see them ripple all the way over, like I'll show you. You see them go all the way to the edge. Okay. So now we are going to use the same pan of water from number 3. And drop the small stone in. Well, the stone is sort of big, but that's okay. So we're gonna. So when it hit the pan, the waves went out, and then they hit the edge and went back in. Sort of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so then it's like, woo, rippling. Okay. And this is different from in the third one because the waves hit here and went back in and made more waves because it has more mass than just the plain water does, the drops of water. Okay, so now we have this penny. And we're going to drop it flat in the water. And so this time the waves didn't really they didn't really go in a circular form. And they sort of disappeared faster than it did with the rock, probably because it has more mass. The rock has more mass than the penny. But they go like that way and bounce and then come back here. Just watch. Well, that time my hands got. Let's get another penny. It's not wet already. See, did you see them come back in? Okay. So anyways, so yes. Okay, so now we're going to do the analysis. Alright. Okay. So this time I wrote it down so that I can know. Okay. So it says, for each procedure above, name all the types of wave created and draw a diagram, which I don't have to do because this is a video. But for A, with the marbles, it was mechanical. For B, with the rope, it was transverse. And also it demonstrates the amplitude of the waves, like how high they are. And you can see the crests and the troughs of the waves when it goes like up and down. And then C is mechanical, and D is also mechanical, and you can see the also the crests of the waves in the water pan. And there's refraction when it hits the sides of the container. So the qualities that the medium has to have so that waves can go through it are it has to be a solid, liquid, or gas, obviously, and the waves have to be able to pass from the point to point, and it also has to be susceptible to wave particles that will be passing through. And then the difference between transverse waves and longitudinal are the transverse waves have to have motion flowing. The motion flows in the direction that's perpendicular to the wave, and longitudinal waves have particles that flow in the direction that is of the wave. So yeah.